Get ready for the morning rush.
A quick wrap of your news and weather. We start with Kristen Curry.
Yeah, we'll begin with our next big weather maker. Got a lot of moisture out there, so some scattered showers and storms likely out across the far northwest and northern mountains. This will continue to fill in through this afternoon and evening. You'll notice coverage looks best across the western 2/3 of the state, likely to miss out across the eastern plains. Adam?
As you get ready to head out the door this morning, we're following the day's top local stories, and we'll start with Sarah Yingling. Sarah?
Right before a detective was set to take the stand, there was a disruption in the courtroom. It happened after Jeff Noble took the stand when the judge got a report from one of the jurors. The juror said that people in the audience were making comments about the jury. That's when Judge Alyssa Hadfield entered a decorum order. She said everyone must read it before entering the courtroom. Judge Hadfield said if that order is violated, that person will be removed from the courtroom. Adam?
New this morning, former Santa Fe Deputy Tai Chan will stand trial for a second time come next year. According to court records, that retrial is expected to begin on April 3rd. It's scheduled to last for at least 10 days. Chan is charged with first-degree murder in the death of his partner, Jeremy Martin, at a hotel in Las Cruces nearly 2 years ago. The retrial comes after a jury declared a mistrial back in June.
And testimony from experts continues later this morning in the case against accused cop killer Andrew Romero. Yesterday, the jurors heard testimony. DNA linked Romero to the gun used to kill Rio Rancho officer Greg Benner, but a fingerprint expert could not say the same. The state is expected to wrap up today. The defense will start its case soon after.
And happening today, the Las Cruces mom, convicted in one of the state's most horrific child abuse cases, is expected to be released from prison. In 2003, Stephanie Lopez was convicted and sentenced to 27 years for child neglect after her 5-month-old daughter, known as baby Brianna, was raped and killed. Lopez has served less than half of her sentence and will get out with good time. She will still be serving 2 years supervised parole out of state. Fernanda?
We could know as early as this morning if you'll see an increase in your electric bill. The Public Regulation Commission could make a decision over PNM's proposed rate hike today. The company set out to increase the base rate by about 14%. Last month, hearing examiner Carolyn Glick recommended the company only raise its rate by about a third of what PNM wanted. The PRC will meet at 9:30 this morning in Santa Fe's Para Building. Adam?
And happening today, a new water conservation plan goes before the Water Utility Authority. According to the Albuquerque Journal, the conservation plan aims to reduce water consumption to 110 gallons per person per day by 2037. The water utility says it includes focusing on conservation, groundwater management, as well as water restoration and reuse.
Also happening today, the city of Albuquerque has an upgraded emergency operations center this morning. It's part of a $700,000 project. The city says it wanted to make sure workers had the most advanced technology and resources available in the event of a crisis. The emergency center has 288 phone lines that do not interfere with the existing 911 lines. Catherine?
Teachers say a hands-on lab for grade schoolers is helping them learn more. They say E.B. Ross's elementary makerspace encourages kids to think outside the box and use their imagination. Teachers say the experiential workshop is an extension of their classroom. Already, they tell us it's helped students apply their knowledge. Teachers say they've seen a difference in their students' English, math, and science work. Makerspace also helps students with teamwork and research skills. For more information, head to our website. Kristen?
Today's Metro Threat Index at 5. With those spotty to scattered showers moving in, we're looking at the possibility of some of the light to moderate rain. Likely some gusty winds kicked up here too. Most of this happening this afternoon and into this evening. They'll still be pretty hit and miss as the day goes on, but I do expect more of the same as we get into tomorrow. Adam?
A joint task force looking into the clash between Dakota Access Pipeline protesters and private security personnel is now underway this morning. A North Dakota sheriff says they'll look into whether the security company used dogs correctly when it was guarding construction sites earlier this month. 7 people were arrested. Protesters claimed that bulldozers were disrupting sacred sites.
Turn now to a live look over Washington, D.C. this morning, where more and more lawmakers are calling for Wells Fargo's CEO to step down. Regulators say the company created millions of fake bank accounts to meet aggressive sales goals and get bonuses. The bank CEO told the Senate Banking Committee Tuesday that the company will assist customers affected by this scandal.
Filling up with premium gas when your car doesn't require it could just be a big waste of money. That's according to a newly released report by AAA. The Car Club estimates that Americans essentially wasted $2.1 billion on premium fuel in the last year. The Auto Club tested cars designed for regular unleaded gas and found that premium actually offered no benefit at all.
And that moves us on to here. How about a check on your morning drive? Let's take a look at our map here. Nothing major to talk to you about. As you can see, though, traffic picking up on Paseo del Norte right as you're getting close to the I-25.
Well, a San Diego morning reporter is proving once again that animals and live shots are the perfect combo.
One last beauty shot of Burrito.
Oh,
I like that. He's kind of sniffing everything.
man, that's a lot of
look at
slobber.
that. Wow.
Oh,
What? Where is this going?
During a live segment on a wine and beer festival, that 9-month-old giraffe got just a little too close to CBS San Diego morning reporter Ashley Jacobs. He just didn't want the fun to stop.
Getting a little frisky.
Yeah,
She sent out a tweet after this, too, with a little blushing emoji.
he sure is friendly.
I don't know if that's appropriate for morning TV.
Things got a little
He
frisky,
just
she said.
wanted a hug, okay?
Yeah.
There you go.
Oh, live TV. It's fun, isn't it?
All right, time now for the 5 facts.
Start with number 5 this morning. Albuquerque ranks near the top of a new list of the best cities in America for bike riders. Bicycling Magazine ranked the Duke City as 35 in its list of the top 50 cities for biking. The magazine points to Albuquerque's miles of bike lanes and the city's high percentage of everyday riders. And I'm sure a lot of people are getting ready to get on a bike this morning, too.
Oh, absolutely. And not to mention our weather is wonderful here for bike
Perfecto.
riding. And number 4 now this morning, a new study by one of the state's licensed pot producers is suggesting that legalizing pot may help boost New Mexico's economy. The study by Ultra Health says it would create a $500 million industry with more than 11,000 jobs. Getting it legalized, though, may be a challenge. The governor is against legalizing the drug. Lawmakers recently voted down a proposal to let voters decide whether to legalize and tax recreational marijuana.
At number 3, warm again today, back to those low to mid 80s across the valley, but a lot of cloud cover and even a handful of showers and storms. Right now, most of those storms up across the northwest. These will continue to spread out over western, central, and northern New Mexico throughout the afternoon.
On to number 2, we continue to follow breaking overnight news. This morning, Charlotte officials are now calling for calm after violent protests shut down a small section of Interstate 85. That chaos erupted just hours after Keith Lamont Scott, a black man, was shot and killed by police at an apartment complex yesterday afternoon. Officers say that they were looking for another man on an outstanding warrant when they came across the 43-year-old. They say he was armed and made imminent threats. The protest continued into the early morning hours with cops firing tear gas into the crowd and protesters attacking cop vehicles.
On to number 1 now. We're just hours away from day 3 in the murder trial of 2 former APD officers. Yesterday, state witness Jeff Noble testified as a national expert in police use of force. However, the expert says police created the danger the day that James Boyd was killed. The defense challenged Noble's claim, saying the former officers on trial, Dominic Perez and Keith Sandy, had to shoot to protect a fellow officer that day.
Hope you'll join us on Fox New Mexico after the break. KRQE This Morning continues there.